I reserve, and I'm prepared to close.
Gentlewoman from Pennsylvania reserves. Gentleman from Illinois is recognized.
You know, Mr. Speaker, I've been in this institution now and had the privilege to serve here for over 9.5 years. And that was by far one of the most inspiring personal stories that I've had a chance to witness. I can tell you, based upon what I learned about Luke Letlow from my colleagues like Garrett Graves and Steve Scalise and Clay Higgins and others, was that Luke Letlow was so excited to be a part of what we sometimes take for granted here in the House. I was a former staff member just like Mr. Letlow was. But his runoff election was right at the time between orientation, where I would have had a chance to meet him, and a chance for him to be sworn in. And that's when the tragedy that Congresswoman Letlow talked about her family facing took place. Luke Letlow didn't get a chance to raise his right hand and be a part of this House, but his legacy will live on forever as part of this oral history project. And I cannot think of a better way for a mother to be able to give her children, in honor of their dad and her husband, the legacy that he deserves than by passing this bill tonight. Mr. Speaker, I would urge everyone in this institution to vote yes, to preserve the legacy of not only Luke Letlow, but of those whose families have been impacted the exact same way as the Letlow family by this pandemic. Let's move beyond this pandemic, but let us never forget. And let us remember our heroes, and let us remember those families, and let us remember how great our country is to be able to move beyond. With that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.
The gentleman yields. The gentlewoman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And we thank the Congresswoman for bringing forward